Hi class, so I'm going to be answering the questions on our discussion in regards to the life on film. So before reading our discussion questions, I highlighted some key words throughout the different parts of our reading. The first words I highlighted was under the mission-driven community section where it says shared value and mutual respect. The reason I highlighted this part is because there are key words that I as a teacher want to make sure that my students or players are instilled with throughout the year or the season. Regardless of what school I teach at, there will be some type of diversity. If not by race diversity, then at minimum a personality diversity. It's important to me that regardless of the race, personalities, disabilities, etc., that I still teach my students we all have something in common. The biggest factor in which is that we're all humans, and with that alone, there needs to be respect given to everyone. To be honest, I didn't really look much into the school before deciding to attend APU. The San Diego location was right down the street from my house, and when I saw I could get a master's and a credential, I figured I might as well kill two birds with one stone. Though it's been a challenging process, I'm glad I didn't put too much thought into it because had I'm not sure if I would have committed to doing both a master's and a credential at the same time. During my first semester, I started recognizing the God First slogan. I started to realize that I didn't choose this school on my own. God helped me find this school. It's been a blessing to grow closer to God because I surely wasn't following him as closely now that I've been attending APU than in the past. And so now I feel like my faith is starting to come back. I'm starting to pray a lot more. I'm starting to lean on God a lot more. I'm starting to ask him through difficult times and to continue helping me through the difficult times. And he's definitely answered my prayers in all of those areas. A synopsis of my life would truly start when I was heading down the wrong path and got a DUI when I was 21. At that time, I thought it was the worst thing to happen, but without that DUI, I wouldn't have met a father of a high school coach who introduced me to his son. I eventually went on to coach under him for about 5 years at different high schools and community colleges. Fast forward to where I'm at today, and I don't drink, as well as I got a tremendous amount of experience and knowledge by coaching with him and underneath him. God turned my life around in multiple ways, and for that I'm forever grateful to him. Just like Jerson mentioned in his video, how his mom just kept telling him to keep pushing forward, that has been the same with my parents throughout my life in general, but specifically in terms to my academics. My parents are by far the biggest significance, and they have been my motivation in my journey to getting an education. Without their support, I doubt I'd be where I'm at today. To start off, my parents will be getting my first paycheck, so technically they will be the first ones I give back to. But ultimately, my students and athletes that I will coach moving forward will be the ones who I give back to the most. I love giving any extra time before, after practices, or class time to help my students become a better athlete or student. Even if students don't play a sport but just want to get better, I'm all about helping those who just want to get better, regardless if it's for a competitive level, or if it's just because they want to improve at a certain skill on their own. I hope to give back I hope to give back to as many students and athletes as I can, which I'm sure will be in the thousands, if not tens of thousands, by the time my career is over. Thanks.